Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to this video. I'm Steve and today I'm at my home base where I spend most of my time writing books when I'm not planning our next RV adventure. Irene and I have been camping for over 50 years and over 40 of those years we've been RVing. And from 2008 to 2018, however, we were without an RV, but that year we got the bug again. And about that time we started watching YouTube RV channels. And one of our favorite channels at that time was Keep Your Daydream with Mark and Trish. We literally binge watched every episode, and that definitely solidified our desire to get back into RVing. And over time, we found several RV YouTubers that we love to watch, and some that we don't. And I'm going to talk about all of them in this video. Now, before I begin, please do me a favor and subscribe. Like this video. It really helps the YouTube algorithm make it available to more people. And also stay tuned to the very end because I'm going to show you how I make my absolute favorite breakfast sandwich. So let's get started. Now I want to talk about some of my favorite RV YouTubers. I watch them for various reasons, and either to learn how to fix something, their entertaining value, or simply just because I like them. Most of them are not like me at all, and that's okay. I'm older than most of them, and that's okay too. Plus, I want to mention a couple of YouTube channels that I refuse to watch. And all right, here they are in no particular order. I love watching Kyle and Renee on Happily Ever Hanks. Those two are fun to watch. They have a cat, and even though I'm not a cat person, they make their cat part of their entertaining value of their channel. And I like Kyle because he seems to be a down-to-earth, non-pretentious person. Sort of what you see is what you get. And he's not afraid to tackle anything, and if he makes a mistake, he's not afraid to admit it. And I like Renee, well, maybe because my wife's name is Renee. Renee and Kyle complement each other and seem to get along very well. And she's definitely an integral part of their camping experience. And that's really important in a marriage. The two of them know how to put a story together, and I look forward to every single video. Another one of my favorites is Finding Our Someday. I love watching Corey and Jesse and their two daughters, Lily and Layla. Family means a lot to Renee and I, and we have a very close-knit family. And I see that also in Corey and Jesse. Like Kyle and Renee and Renee and I and Corey and Jesse complement each other very well. Corey is an amazing photographer. He uses a drone like no one I've ever seen before. And I'm not sure exactly what Jessie does, but if she's like my wife, she provides all of that background stuff that makes me look better than I am. And working together as a team is what makes everything look so good. And see, here's another difference. I don't like donuts at all. However, I love watching them get up early and watching the sunrise while enjoying donuts. And during the years I've watched their family, I've seen Lily and Layla grow into beautiful young ladies. And by the way, Lily and Layla, I have two really good-looking grandsons that are about your age that are available. Oh, and as a side note, two of our youngest granddaughters, Evangeline and Emma, are staying with us this weekend. And when I was reading a script for this video to Renee, and I mentioned Lily and Layla, Emma piped up and said, Oh, one of my friends is named Lily, and I know a girl in another class named Layla. And by the way, Lily, that's Evan in the background. He's a great Christian and a champion leader on an obstacle course at Warzone. Okay, let's get to another channel I like, Sean and Christy on Long Long Honeymoon, or Lolo Ho for short. And they've been around on YouTube since 2006. With over 250,000 subscribers, it's obvious that they are well liked. And their channel has over 56 million views, and I'm one of their viewers. I love watching stuff about their truck Seymour. The Seymour is a 2007 Ford F-250 Super Duty. And mine's the same, except Sean has an extended cab and mine has a crew cab. His 6.0 diesel has been bulletproofed and mine has not. That 6.0 diesel engine sounds like a diesel should sound. And Sean and Christy have an Airstream. Sorry guys, I like my space with opposing big slides, but I love watching your videos. Your channel, Long Long Honeymoon, describes Renee and I. We've been together 56 years, not even including the 2 years that we dated. And we've really had a lot of enjoyable years, and a lot of that was exploring new areas in our RV. Renee and I love watching Less Junk, More Journey. And we've watched their kids grow from babies to toddlers and now young, beautiful children. Melissa and Nathan are Christians, and we love their values. And I think if YouTube had been available when we were their age, we probably would have been very much like them. We had a daughter and then later a son. And Renee likes to follow Melissa on Instagram. Nathan is a lot like me when I was his age, willing to tackle almost anything, regardless of the outcome. One of my very favorites is RVersTV. Russ can find beauty in everything. He can find a weed in the desert and talk about how wonderful it is. And pretty much everything that Russ talks about is positive. Renee and I love getting in the van with him, virtually of course, as he takes us on another interesting journey. As the road winds and turns, he points out things that most people would miss. He'll stop to explore a small museum. He makes sure to point out interesting storyboards along the way. And because of my exposure to Agent Orange over 50 years ago, I have some health problems. And when I don't feel well, other than the Lord, I have two places that comfort me: the Andy Griffith Show and watching Russ take me on another journey. Thank you, Russ. And lately I've started following another couple of channels that I find entertaining and informative. And one of those is Endless RVing. I love their patriotism and sharing their experiences, whether it's DIY or campground reviews. Izzy and MJ have a son named Jason who's just started attending Liberty University in Lynchburg, Virginia. And that tells me a lot about them. Renee and I have a grandson that just started at Liberty as well. And I hope someday Camden will get the opportunity to meet Jason. I've also recently subscribed to Untethered with Cody and Angela. And why do I like them? To tell you the truth, I really don't know. I just like them. And they take you on their everyday journey as a full-time RV. Cody loves to fix things, and Angela is just, well, funny. They seem to have a really good time together, and their videos are really entertaining. Now, this brings me to videos that I don't like. If I can't watch it with my grandkids, I will not watch it. I refuse to watch videos with swear words. When Trish on KYD used to interview people, she would remind them, watch your potty mouth. In my opinion, and I want to remind everyone that I am the world's foremost authority on my own opinion, a person that has to sprinkle his or her conversation with swear words does not have the mental intelligence to have command of the English language. Unfortunately, when I was in my 20s, I fell into that category. Now, just a little bit about me that you probably don't know. From the time that I was 18 until I was 30, alcohol nearly destroyed my life. And thankfully, the Lord delivered me from that. And because of that, I have little tolerance for people, yes, even RVers, who center their videos around drinking and local drinking establishments. If you want to drink, that's certainly your choice, and I have no problem with your choices. I just choose not to subscribe or watch your channel if all of your videos focus around drinking. Okay, now that I've got that behind me, I'll move on to my favorite breakfast sandwich. And if you try it, I promise you, you will love it. So here we go.
And now, the cooking segment.
Welcome to today's cooking segment. Today is special to me because I'm making my absolute favorite breakfast sandwich.
Why are you smiling like that?
I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite.
Make work your favorite. That's your favorite, okay?
Okay.
Work is your new favorite.
Fine.
Oh boy, are we going to be doing that again? I can have several favorites, okay? Anyway, if you haven't tried a spam and egg sandwich, you're missing out on a delicious breakfast treat. And first of all, I'm not a chef, and I've never even played one on TV. So when camping, I like to make things quick and easy. And what I do may not be pretty, but I promise you one thing, it will be delicious. I didn't get to be this size by accident. I have a lot invested in this body. All right, let's get started. Today I'm using one of my favorite appliances of all time. That is the Ninja Woodfire Pro XL Connect. And this thing does everything. Grill, griddle, air fry, roast, bake, broil, smoke, and dehydrate. And if you'd like to get one, I'll put a link below. First, I'll switch out the grill plate that comes with the unit to the accessory griddle plate. And this one is cast iron, and it's not the Ninja brand. I plan on getting a Ninja brand because I have mixed feelings about this one. It'll do for today though. Next, we'll get it plugged in, turn it on, leave it set to the grill function, and select a medium temperature and press start. It will then go to the preheat mode. And while it's preheating, let's go inside and get the items ready to make this fantastic sandwich. First, we'll get the Spam. Well, not Spam. I actually prefer this Brookdale brand from Aldi. And to me, Spam is not nearly as good, but it'll work in a pinch. Next, pull the tab to open it, squeeze the sides to help it release from the can, pop it upside down on a paper plate, and the meat comes out easily. And we'll cut it up into a few slices and pull out some slices of bread, get some cheese ready, cut some pats of butter. Well, I personally don't like butter. This is margarine. Look, I grew up on a farm in West Virginia. We had 13 cows. I had to get up at 4:30 every morning to help my dad milk the cows before he left for work. And we had a cream separator that I had to crank the handle until the cream separated from the raw milk. And after that, we had to churn the cream into butter. And after that, we sold the cows. After we sold the cows, I was thrilled when we started using margarine. We had finally arrived. We have all the ingredients ready, so let's go outside and check a Ninja Woodfire. Okay, it has reached a medium heat, so it says to add food. Here we go. I have put the pats of butter on the bread, so we'll put those on the griddle. Next, the Spam, or Brookdale luncheon meat from Denmark. I mean, that's got to be good. Well, it looks like the toast is about ready. We'll flip it, and it's ready. Next, we'll put a generous amount of Miracle Whip on it. And if you've watched my videos, you know how I feel about mayo. Add some bacon grease, crack a couple of eggs, break the yolks, kind of scoop them into manageable sizes, and cook some more. Flip, cook a minute or two, and then put it on top of the 2 meat portions, top with a slice of American cheese, and then finally the egg. All right, let's go inside and get ready to eat. I like to cut it into 2 sections. Like I said, it may not be pretty, but I can promise you one thing, it will be delicious. And I hope you'll give it a try. And if you do, please tell me what you think in the comments. And that will end our cooking segment for today. I would appreciate it if you consider subscribing. I have plenty of videos coming up, and if you're new to the channel, consider checking out some of my other videos. Also, just a little self-promotion here. If you like to read good, clean fiction, I am an author. Dream Point is a book about a doctor who gets captured in the Amazon jungle of Peru. The Pastor Dan series will be a 7-volume set about a pastor's life journey from his first pastorate until the time he retires. 4 books in that series are complete, and I'm working on the 5th book. Right now, I want to thank you for watching this video, and please consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it if you'd give me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. And finally, I want to leave you with one of my favorite biblical benedictions from Romans 15:13. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit.
Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies high.